out, I'll have you go interview all the Rockets.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
No. Yeah. That's a bad eye line, I think.
Yeah.
So is this okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. First off, could you tell us how you got your start in film?
This is a long story.
Okay.
How I got my start in film involves me being a mime in college and a contortionist. I can put my legs behind my head. And going out to Hollywood saying, I want to be a sitcom star. And an agent saying, wait, but you're a mime and a contortionist. Oh, no. So submitted me for everything monster-like. You need costumes and movement and all that. So I started TV commercials. And so my first job I ever got was for Southwest Airlines as a dancing mummy. So that was boding of things to come.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, my fourth booking I did was the Mac Tonight campaign for McDonald's. Crescent Moonhead, it might be on, yes, it's up there, right by the Silver Surfer, that little Moonhead character there. That would be this McDonald's iconic character that ran for 3 years. I did 27 commercials for them. That's what marked me as a tall, skinny, goofy guy who moves well, wears a lot of crap on his face, and doesn't complain about it. So that was the big one. So the creature effects makeup people are the ones who have referred me over the years, and that's how I got started and how the snowball kept rolling downhill.
All right. As someone who's predominantly been behind a mask, what do you do to stave off boredom for when they have the very long prosthetics?
Well, when you're in makeup for anywhere from 3 to 7 hours a day, depending on the character, you have to find your happy place.
Yeah.
And it's not always going to be. I'm not somebody who needs to be entertained every minute of every day. So I can have quiet time. That's fine.
Okay.
I might snooze if they're working on the front side and I can lay on the back. But if most of my characters they're working from head to toe with 3 people on me, so I can't really sleep. So we'll talk, we'll tell stories, we'll laugh, we'll listen to music, and I love if they have that WeberNet device in the makeup trailer, we can watch videos on the YouTube. I love the YouTube, and I love talking cat videos. They make me laugh. There you go.
All right. Okay. You voiced Abe in Hellboy 2, but you didn't voice Abe in Hellboy 1. How was it different from?
Nothing was different. I played Abe Sapien in its entirety in both movies.
Yes.
I was voiced over in the first one. That's the only difference.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
So my performance was the same no matter what. Yeah.
Okay.
And thank heaven they came to their senses. And I love David Hyde Pierce. That's another long story that's already out there. If you Google that, you'll find it's a very long story about how the voice issue happened. I walked into it with a decision already having been made, and I tried to fight it, but then the studio didn't want that. They wanted a bigger name to attach to the character. They got that, but then David Hyde Pierce didn't take the credit for it because he liked my voice too much. Very sweet of him. So anyway, so it's all better now. My contracts cover me now so that I don't get voiced over again.
Okay.
So we're better off now.
Any word on Hellboy 3?
No word on Hellboy 3, aside that we all want it to happen.
Yeah.
Ron Perlman and I both want it to happen. Selma Blair wants it very much. Even Guillermo del Toro would love to write and direct another one. But we don't have $120 million, and we don't have a studio willing to cough that up right now. So that's the hard part.
Okay. You've starred with Guillermo del Toro in multiple films. What would you say lets him have such a vision? I mean, Pan's Labyrinth, The Hellboy.
Right. Well, Guillermo del Toro is an 8-year-old boy with a fantasy life in his head. He's got lots of toys and monsters in his head. Every so often, he channels them out and writes them out and films these glorious movies with creepy, crawly things in them. He's such a likable, happy, funny man. And so to find all this darkness in there, I think he gets it. He expresses himself and gets it all out in his movies, so that in real life he can just be a huggy, laughy, gentle soul.
And you played how many roles in Pan's Labyrinth?
2. I was the title character Pan the Fawn, and I was also the Pale Man.
And are you fluent in Spanish, or did you learn it?
I was fluent in the Spanish of that movie only. I'm not fluent on the streets. I talk like a baby. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any works in progress right now, or are you still?
I do. Things that are coming out yet still are. I'm in 3 episodes of The Strain Season 3 coming out this summer on the FX channel Sunday nights. I'm a recurring ancient vampire on the show, so I'll be in episode 1, 4, and 8. I also I'm 2 cameo roles in a movie called Ouija Part 2. Comes out in theaters everywhere October 21st. December 9th, will be the wide release in theaters of The Bye-Bye Man, in which I play the Bye-Bye Man. So that's all going to be fun. And I also have in the can now, just finished filming Nosferatu remake. So I played the title character of Count Orlok, Nosferatu.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot coming.
Any pressure on trying to remake the classic Count Orlok?
Well, there's a lot of pressure, of course, because you're dealing with a classic, and there's a lot of naysayers who never want you to touch a classic.
Yeah.
But what we did, it's a silent film, and instead of trying to rewrite it or reimagine it or remake it, we used the original film and then added verbal dialogue and sound. And then all of us new actors were filmed in front of green screen and then digitally plopped into the original film footage. So it's a remix of old and new. And the dialogue that was written for us was very, very in keeping with the original story. It did not try to add its own